Live.
All right, what is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield Gentleman. My brother Miguel, you guys, we are here at the studio, still trying to get it set up. The area that we actually want the camera stuff to be in is just filled with crap right now, and it's just been a mess trying to get this place together with work and everything else going on. But slowly but surely, you guys, we will get it fixed where we want it to. I'll tell you guys, we have a couple of special guests going to be on with us. We're going to talk about the upcoming Super Bowl. I know most people aren't excited. I mean, Bengals.
We should be excited, technically.
Nah.
I'll explain why in a little bit. All right? I'll explain why in a little bit.
But we're gonna smoke some cigars. We're gonna drink some alcohol, and we are going to get into the show. So, Mike, you want to run that video?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play that intro. Do me a favor, give us a share, however, wherever you can, and we'll be back with you right after this. There we go.
Look at that! I actually made it.
You kind of made it.
Nice.
Let's not get crazy and congratulate you too much. All right, let's tone that down a little bit.
Shit,
gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Trey, can you hear us?
Pretty good.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. So, guys, we have today with us a 505 Cigar Review and student of the Leaf, and happy to have you guys here. We actually got to finally meet for the first time at TPE last month, and it was a lot of fun. Last month, right?
Yeah, already.
Yeah, last month. Yeah. What can I say? It was a pleasure to meet these guys. Awesome to hang out. Talk cigars and kind of get their inside of their take from TPE. So decided to have them on. Well, I wanted to have them on earlier and talk about TPE because I believe for both of you guys it was your first time to TPE, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so kind of wanted to get their first time take on it, but stuff got in the way. It got pushed back further and further. Now we're so far away from TP. It's like, you know what? Let's talk Super Bowl instead. Before we get into that, Mike, let's talk about what we're going to smoke, and then we'll talk to the guys about what they're going to smoke. So what do you got, Mike?
Sure. I'm going to start out. I already took my all decked out footband off here, but not important because I don't smoke that anyway. It is the Undercrown 10, probably one of my favorite cigars out of 2021 for myself here, and I can see myself smoking a lot of them in the future. Case in point, I'm about to light one up right now. So going to be smoking this. Very excited, but I got to remove all the little accoutrements they added to it. I appreciate it, but I just want to get to the cigar.
So you don't take the band, put it to the, or the ribbon, put it to the side, clip it, and then put it back like everybody else does?
Oh, I didn't know that was
yeah.
Oh, I'm not fancy enough, I guess.
That's all right. That's all right. For me, you guys, I'm doing the Arturo Fuente Don Carlos here. This is the 2018, and I am pairing it here with a Decker raspberry cheesecake slang du jour. I don't know what's been up with me lately, but I've been going to this place in town called Hageman Liquor, and they have been just hooking it up with funky sours, rosés, IPAs. And again, like I said a million times, guys, I'm not an IPA guy, but the beers they've been giving me have been absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to keep drinking them. The other day I had one that was a blood orange, strawberry, and guava mix. It was pretty damn good. And so this one right here, you guys should have notes of raspberry, granola, cream cheese, lactose, and vanilla bean. So I'm excited. I don't think they're going to pair well, but I'm excited to try.
You are such a child sometimes. I'm going to pair mine with my super big gulp because that's very adult.
So with that being said, let's head over to 505 Review. Brother, tell us what you're smoking and drinking tonight and where can people find you on social media?
Please.
You got it. So I'm going with the Casa Fuentes Habano tonight.
Nice.
Going with an old classic that's always consistent and good. And I'm going to pair that with a Rain Red Dragon energy drink.
Boom. I like it. I like those a lot, actually. I gotta drink more of those, actually.
I like the orange creamsicle a little bit better, but I do like the Red Dragon as well. I'm Daniel Ravenelli. You can find me over on the YouTube at 505 Cigar Review Show, and you can find me over on Instagram at 505 Cigar Review. If you type in 505 in, I am 99% of the time the first thing that pops up, even before you get to the last 5.
Nice.
Yeah, I will say I like to go on to YouTube and just check out random reviews. As people know, we really don't do reviews a whole lot here on the show, but I do like to check them out, see what people are smoking, see what's new. And when I started typing in cigar reviews, one of your videos was actually one of the first ones that popped up, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Let me check this out." And then after that, I started following you, and then it was again a pleasure to meet you out in Vegas last month. So fantastic.
It was amazing, and I've been following you guys for a while, so I was really stoked when that notification popped up that the Kings of Bakersfield were following me. I was like, wow. And my show's mainly boutique based. That's what most of the sticks are. So if you are new or you are into boutique sticks, small batch sticks, my show is mainly centrically geared towards that.
Fantastic.
Absolutely good stuff.
All right, Trey, what are you smoking? What are you drinking? Where can they find you?
All right, everyone. My name is Trey. I'm actually from Student of the Leaf, and I don't do cigar reviews itself. What I'm actually setting up is a way to showcase the cigar culture as a whole. So actually, Bakersfield gentlemen, it's an honor. It was an honor to meet you because as many times as I've been down to Bakersfield, I haven't actually came into Cigars and More one. And I plan on actually stopping there, as I told you. And actually, I'm probably going to be there tomorrow. So we might be able to run into each other.
I think I can make that happen. Yeah. Guess I got to go into the shop tomorrow. I'm okay with that. Oh, darn it. Jeez.
Taking some more of your money. You love it, right? And tonight, though, what I'm actually smoking on is the Aston VSG. And I'm pairing that with the Opolo Tempranillo, a Spanish-style wine from them. So cheers.
Very nice.
Now, I've got to ask you, do you prefer the VSG to the ESG?
So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't smoked the ESG just yet. It's actually sitting in my humidor as we speak. But I do enjoy the VSG. Yeah. So the Estate Sun Grown, I haven't had that one just yet, but I do enjoy this VSG.
I had the exact same experience. The ESG took me like a good year after trying my first Ashton to get a hold of it. Mm-hmm. No, not even to get a hold of it, just to actually try it. It's one of those things, like I just got lazy on it. And there's so many cigars out there. I'll go back to this brand in a second, but I know I like the VSG. And once I finally tried it, I was very excited about that. So I'm very excited to hear what you think about it too when you get a chance to try it out.
Yeah, and like you said, that's the thing. There's so many different cigars out there, and there's only 24 hours in a day, right?
No, and I gotta sleep and work. It's ridiculous. I'm really tired of that stuff. But anyway, Frankie's got some questions for us. But before we start that, let me hear about you guys a little. I want to ask a couple of questions if that's okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start with Student since we started with 505 first. So let's go ahead. What got you wanting to do the media side of this? Like a lot of people ask us that, like, oh, what got you started in this? And it's always been, we like filming stuff. It's kind of a boring answer, honestly, if I think about it. So I love hearing how other people got their start.
So honestly, this was an idea that I've had toying around with me since 2013. And honestly, I don't have a media background. I don't have a videographer background, anything like that whatsoever. So everything that I'm doing, I'm learning on the job, and I'm constantly learning and improving. So actually, I decided back in 2020 to go ahead and pull that trigger because honestly, it's the culture itself that made me fall in love. So when I was smoking cigars back in Iraq in 2005, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just smoking on the 1st and the 15th, just got paid. I was still alive, which is always a good thing. And I don't know if I really enjoyed it. It took 2013 when I went into my first cigar lounge that I saw what it's actually about, which is the people. And I really want to highlight that. And that's why I decided to go down this rabbit hole that I'm currently in.
I love it. I love it. That's an excellent story right there. And that's, I've noticed that a lot of guys say that too, that they don't start with the media background and they work very hard to learn that stuff. And I could tell that you're doing the same because the videos look good, very professional, how it's done. So don't worry about that media stuff in the background.
So I will say, so just like, okay, with Seinfeld, Seinfeld season 1, horrible, cringeworthy. That's exactly how season 1 was for Student of the Leaf. The first 5 or 6 episodes, oh my gosh. And I'm going to leave it up because honestly, it's the growth. And I want to be honest and true about it. I'm never going to take them down. This is where I started from, and we're constantly growing. So I think I've started hitting my stride. But season 2, when we start that later this month, it should be even better than where it ended in season 1.
I get you. I feel that definitely. All right, and how about you? Yeah, what is your Batman background story here?
Well, when I was 18, the day I turned 18, I walked into the cigar shop in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I was always intrigued by cigars. I said, I don't know what I'm doing here. And the guys that were in the shop gave me 3 sticks, said, try these 3 sticks. Let us know what you think. And I was hooked from the very first puff.
Nice. Very
and
nice.
Then right after I graduated high school, I went to work for Reynolds Tobacco in Santa Fe in their premium tobacco line, working in the quality control department, looking at tobacco and leaves and everything for Natural American Spirit, Dunhill, Benson and Hedges, and all the premium tobacco lines that use real tobacco in it, and learning that side. So that's where my tobacco background came from. I took my Instagram page became Cigar exclusive in 2019 from being a personal page. And then in 2020, I was recovering from having my shoulder rebuilt. And the guys at the lounge told me, man, you should do a show. You know so much about tobacco and you know so much about cigars. You should tell people because people out there don't know a lot of this stuff. So you should do it. And so with one arm, I built the lounge and started up a YouTube channel. And if you can tell, I am not tech savvy and my videos show that. But I think that's what makes people enjoy the show a lot more is that, the editing doesn't look all that great. And the stuff that pops up on the screen is all over the place and not centered. But you know what? I have fun, and that's the important part. It's fun.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's very important to bring up too. We got to share that information with everybody out there. We're not a very large community when it's a whole, and you take it across, just look at the U.S. itself. I mean, probably 1 to 2% of adults in the U.S. smoke cigars. And that's a very small number, but it's also a very passionate number. When you find cigar smokers out there, they're usually very passionate about it and are very friendly to the rest of the community. And it's never a wrong thing to share information. You got to learn how the sausage is made out there. I think everybody deserves to in this community, and I'm very appreciative that you're willing to share that like that. That's awesome.
That was weird.
What?
Sausage is made?
You never heard that expression? How the sausage is made? You've never heard that?
Not until this day.
Come on, I'm not alone on this, right? That's an expression.
No, it's definitely an expression. Yeah, but I've heard
it's
it
a
from
weird ass
really
expression.
old people.
It is old people one, but I've been called 30 since I was 18, so I'm allowed to be a little old. It's all right.
Well, it's all right. I'm glad that you appreciate me being the bee's knees.
All right, guys. So I've got a list of questions here we are going to go through. Before I do that, now is your guys' chance. For those of you guys watching, you need to go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then put in the comments who you think is going to win and what the score is. The person to get closest to it and be the first one to put it in the comments, because it will check the timestamps, is going to win a prize. Your score needs to be in before kickoff. Once kickoff starts, there will be no more entries that'll be valid. So Keep that in mind, you guys. Excuse me. So go over there. You have to be on YouTube, not on the Facebook page, not on the Instagram. It has to be like right there. Bakersfield gentleman, just put it in the comments. You would not win.
I can't win.
Yeah.
But I'm showing you. That's exactly what you have to do right there.
No,
Just
because
put
you
your
did it on
prediction.
Facebook. You got to go to YouTube.
It's right there on YouTube.
Oh, it is on YouTube.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Maybe you do need to learn how the sausages are made. You don't even know how to comment.
How are the sausages made, guys?
Wait,
Hold on.
we have a Bengals call. I like it. 31-34 Bengals. I love it.
100%. 100% on this. I'm actually going off the Simpsons rule because they predicted this apparently, and I want the Bengals to win anyway. So, and I'm okay with this too, Kev. Everybody in the comments, by the way, I apologize for not reading it, but I've always been. I'm not a Patriots fan. Don't get me. You know, I'm still a Buccaneers fan. I've always liked the Patriots because of this guy. So, still rooting for them.
So yeah, if you guys want a chance to win, you guys have to do it over on the YouTube channel, and you have to be subscribed to our YouTube page. So please keep that in mind. If you're not on either one or you don't do either one, you're not going to be entered for a chance to win. But it's going to be a nice prize pack for whoever guesses closest to the actual score or gets the actual score. So with that being said, we've gone through already my first 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So now before we get into who's going to win and whatnot, just want to know real quick, start with 505. What are your plans for Super Bowl? Where are you going to be watching the game?
Oh, it's a good one.
Probably here in the lounge, smoking a cigar, and watching on the TV I got hanging up on the wall.
And what is going to be your drink and cigar choice for that day?
Ooh, I don't know about the cigar choice. Drink choice will probably be my old standby favorite, unsweetened iced tea.
Nice.
Okay, fantastic. So we'll go over to Trey. Trey, where are you going to be watching the game? What are you going to be smoking? What are you going to be drinking?
So I'm going to be at home with the wife, and we're going to watch the game together. We're going to make some football food, probably some chicken dip of some sort. I don't know what I'm going to smoke just yet. I mean, I did pick up the LFD football cigars, so I probably will smoke that day. Drinking wise, is it okay to say Truly?
Hell, you've already released. It's already been said.
Yeah.
It's too late now. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I mean, I'm drinking strawberry or raspberry cheesecake beer, so yeah, you're good.
No, I'll go for that.
By the way, this is damn good. So if you guys have Drecker Brewery in your area, definitely check out the raspberry cheesecake. It's damn good.
All right. So we got two guys who are having a hot girl summer in the winter.
That's right. So as far as us, we're going to be at Cigars and More. We've been doing a tradition where we do a potluck. All the guys will bring in different food. So that's what we're going to be doing. I myself, I'm going to be smoking Atabay. It's kind of my go-to cigar when I want to do it up. And second cigar will probably be El Septimo.
That's a good pick. That's a couple of good
Nice.
picks right there. What do you call it? A warm PBR. There we go. That's where my heart's at right there. I'm gonna start with some Paps. Go for a King Cobra probably. Any other malt liquor I can think of, and probably some
Mickey's in there.
Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, I can't forget that. And oh my gosh, some Everclear. Just to be sure, it's a really good day. Absolutely not.
So why stop there? Pick up the MD 2020, the Mad Dog.
Oh,
Get
geez.
the blue one.
Going blue on me.
Yes, gotta go blue.
All right, fine.
So what do you smoke with that treasure of alcohol?
Oh my gosh. Well, I won't taste anything if I actually do that, so it won't matter. But since
You
I'm
pick
not
up, I got you. I got you covered on that. You pick up some Cuban rounds, or you pick up from the unbanded bundle section of broken sticks.
see, that feels about comparable alcohol to a cigar level right there.
That's right.
No, I don't know what I'm thinking just yet. We're gonna be there a minute.
Andalusian Bull.
I'm thinking that's gonna start off the game. Yeah, I have a bowl. It usually probably lasts me the first half, no problem. I might go for a couple of Lanceros in there. We've got quite a few to choose from. I'm actually really enjoying the drunk chicken Lanceros. I think those are really nice. I like showing them some love too. We're the first. I didn't realize we were the first shop in California to have them in.
Yeah, I do my job.
You didn't do that.
I did it.
That was treated 100.
That was me.
This guy, I'm gonna let her know you said that.
I called Desiree. I was like, "Look, Desiree, I need some drunk chicken up in here." She's like, "I got you."
I mean, you don't have to lie to kick.
Then we
It. That's
fist
the
bumped.
thing. That's the problem. But it's whatever. Happy birthday to her, by the way. It was
That's
her
right.
birthday at the what do you call it? But I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go some drunk chicken, and I'm gonna go with a Mr. Black Lancero too. I don't know which. Yeah, I don't know which one out of the drunk chickens yet because we have 2 at least left. The boxes are starting to run low, but one of those is gonna be in there. Ishmael, how you doing? How's it going, brother? Brian checking in as well. Everybody, again, I'm sorry I'm not saying everybody's name in the comments, but they are coming in pretty quickly. I want to keep the conversation going.
And don't forget, you guys, make sure if you guys want in on the contest, you have to be 1, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and 2, you have to leave your comment of the score and who's going to win on YouTube. And make sure you check back. I'll put the last comment will be who won. So make sure if it's you contact us so we can get your info. You have no idea how many people we've had won, and we could not get a hold of them to send them stuff. And it goes on and on. So you guys got to make sure to check back in to see if you won so we can get a hold of you and send you your stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So up next, we got everybody's what they're going to be and probably what they're going to smoke and drink. We're going to start with Trey this time. Who is going to win and what is the score going to be?
So being from Ohio, being a huge Buckeye fan, I'm going to have to go Bengals. And I think that the score is going to be 21-24 Bengals.
Nice.
All right. 505, what do you got?
I got the Bengals 36-35.
Ooh. Mike?
All right. I put mine on the board, but I'm also going Bengals 34-31. Again, I'm not at all. My football knowledge is there, but it's lacking. So I'm going off the Simpsons predictions. I saw a picture, and I'm going to ride their future telling to victory on this one. And I want the Bengals to win. I want Burrows to smoke that cigar after the game.
That's right. I also am going to take the Bengals, but I'm actually going to take the Bengals by 14 points, 35-21. And I'll tell you why. I think the Bengals are going to score quick, and I think the Rams are going to fall behind and try to play catch up too fast. And Stafford's going to make some mistakes, which is going to lead to the defense probably getting a few turnovers and making that lead wider. I think they'll be able to start to catch up towards the end, but it won't be enough.
Ooh, all right.
That's my bold prediction.
That is pretty dang bold. I'll give you that.
All right. So for the next one, we are going to start with Mike. I'm assuming you're going to go with Joe Burrow, but who's going to be your MVP?
Burrow's already the MVP.
Yeah.
See him after the games. You see what he's doing. It's good for the culture. I think he's a cool guy. Like I didn't know anything about him before this, just because I don't pay attention to the Bengals. I'm a Buccaneers fan, and when the Rams beat us, I was pretty much in disbelief. I didn't even think we had to worry about it. And now Brady's leaving us, so we're gonna be terrible again. That's gonna be fun for another decade. So I have to cheer for somebody.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start cheering for Burrows. That's my guy now.
That works. All right. Student of the Leaf. Who's going to be
Joey B, Joe Brr, whatever you want to call him. Yay, he's got it.
Dan, how about you?
I'm going to go Jamar Chase as the MVP. I believe I wouldn't be surprised to see a 180-yard receiving game and probably a rushing touchdown out of him.
I like where your head's at.
Okay. I'm going to go Joe Burrow as well. But 505's train of thinking actually leads me into my next question on who's going to have a breakout performance. For myself, I went with Tyler Boyd, the number 3 receiver for the Bengals. I think the Rams are going to play good defense, but I think he's going to sneak in there and kind of surprise everybody with a really good workload and get some stuff done. And I think he's going to have the breakout game. I was going to say Cooper Kupp, but he always has a good game. When he's on, he's on. So I really don't see him as the breakout. But I think Boyd is going to be our breakout player of the game. And we'll send it back to Dan for his thoughts.
Interesting.
Ooh, Boyd's a good one to pick on that, but I think I got to stick with Jamar Chase as having the breakout game. I just think he's just unstoppable out there. And you see, even with 3 and 4 guys in coverage on him, he somehow manages to make a catch 3 yards past the line of scrimmage and take it 80 yards.
Fantastic. All right, Trey, what about you?
I'm going to have to go Jamar Chase as well too. I think that he was actually stifled a little bit in the last game, so I think that he's probably going to step it up with the help, of course, with Joey B. So I'm going to have to go Jamar Chase.
Fantastic. So I mean that does it for my questions, you guys, as far as Super Bowl goes. If you guys got anything, let me know.
So, I mean, honestly, first of all, I want to say what you guys are doing down in Bakersfield, it's phenomenal. And you guys have such a wide reach for someone like Daniel Ravenelli with 505 Cigar Review to already know about you. And he's in, the area where he's in. Nowhere, the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
But he still knows you. Like you guys have a tremendous reach. Same thing with 505 Cigar Review. You have a tremendous reach because they know you as well too. So I mean, just keep doing what you guys are doing. It's a great thing. It's positive for the culture, and I just want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to include me in on this because it's phenomenal for the culture. So thank you.
No, I appreciate
Our pleasure.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you guys on too. I mean, it's what it's all about, smoking with people you care about and that have similar interests and getting to learn new things. I mean, just in the person to person, the interaction when you're face to face at lounges, you meet so many different individuals, and I think it took some of the lockdown, honestly, for people to realize, they could do the Zoom group meetings and the what is the other Werribee or whatever it's called, to connect with people from state to state, from country to country, anytime they want, any time of day, and smoke a cigar with these individuals that they would never have had a chance to meet beforehand. Well, that's still true for the lounges themselves, because there are people that I am now good friends with, that I consider very close to, that there was no way I would have met them if it wasn't for this culture. It would not have happened the same way. I mean, ex-mayors, sheriff's deputies, doctors, lawyers, painters, everything in between that you can think of. And it's opened up a lot of avenues and a lot of doors that I would not have expected, just from lighting up a cigar and talking to people and just being friendly as usual, just doing our best to be who we are, and then mix in a little something that I really do enjoy. I mean, we had this conversation on Wednesday about cigars versus the rest of the things you can smoke out there as far as tobacco goes. This is for nobody out there. I think I can say that pretty clearly. This is not a need, it is a want, and I want to be around this culture. So it's very important to me that way, and I think you guys are doing exactly the same, doing a very good thing for the culture.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I when I've watched you guys for a long time, and when I was trying to model my show, I kind of wanted to take a model from other shows that I've respected for a long time. And yours was one of them. The way you guys handle your business, the way you interact with people, how you're fan friendly with everybody.
Except the Giannis's.
Yeah, not the Giannis's.
Not the Giannis's.
If you guys know who they are, I'm just tired of those guys.
Yeah.
And I, and how you take the time to make sure that, everybody who has a comment or question or something, you answer them and you make sure that their voice is heard. And I wanted to model myself after that, because you were one of the first shows that I watched a long time ago. And I go, man, if I ever did something like that, I'd want to be how Frankie and Miguel are and how they interact with the people. And so I've kind of taken some of my model off of how you guys interact and how you take the time to make sure everybody's questions are taken care of. I always make that a point that anybody who comments on a video or anybody who comments on a post, I take the time, I respond to everybody. Anybody who asks questions, I get to them. I find out the answer for them. So, you two have been a big influence on what I do. And so thank you for that, because I think that anybody who wants to get into this needs to go back and watch old videos of you guys and really learn, because it's something that I will take with me forever.
I really appreciate that. It feels good to hear that what we do is making some kind of difference out there. And if you guys really want a learning experience, you watch the first live we ever did and just don't do that. everything in there, just don't. That would be the best advice I give you to watching. That was what 5 years ago
5
now,
years ago,
almost
almost.
6. On a patio when Facebook Live was just coming out. Like, let's just try it. I threw my phone on a tripod. I don't even know if I had the right hookup yet. I was afraid gonna fall off the friggin' edge.
I think we went straight from the phone. No mic, no nothing.
No, I was for a while like that.
And
just
I was all Ricky Bobby, like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Very cigar good, cigar not good. It was very
it was a long learning curve. It was, but it's been a lot of fun though.
We're not trying it.
So I will ask you guys. So you still have it up, correct?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a badge of honor to see where you've came from. Am I correct?
Oh heck yeah! I'll share it every once in a whenever the anniversary comes up, which I think is not until the fall, so I don't have to share it again for a while. Yeah, September. Yeah. So thank goodness I don't have to relive through that for a while. But it reminds me of that first couple cigars we had on there. I had the Perdomo Lot 23, which I still like that cigar. It's not expensive, it's not flashy or anything, but it's one of my old go-tos just because it's been so long.
First cigar I smoked on the live show was a Gurkha.
I think it was like what was it?
It
Gurkha,
was a 15-year age something or other.
Okay, that's what it was. Nice.
It always pops up on the feed of the anniversary, so I have a Gurkha at least once a year, and that's when I do it.
They're getting smarter over there at Gurkha too. They named a cigar the San Miguel, which was a genius call in my opinion. That's the perfect name. Maybe more companies should follow suit and call more cigars Miguel. I don't know, whatever. Maybe make a size. It's okay. And the Desvalido Toro for Peter.
Yes.
Excellent call.
Yes.
It's a good stick. The very first video I dropped was the Perdomo factory tour blend Maduro.
Nice.
And I didn't know what I was doing. And really, I was just holding the smoke out like this. I wasn't really in the picture. I was just talking about it, talking about how the wrapper was completely falling apart on me. What's going on? I'm like, And then I started reading the comments and what people wanted. And I was like, oh, they want to see me? Oh, okay. I figured they just want to see the cigar. All right. Next video I did was, all right, I put me in it. And then it's a continual evolution. And I kind of, for a few months, I continuously played with the formula of how to do videos and what to do. And, so I try and keep everything under 20 minutes. I'm just like, here we go.
Yeah,
so
I think that's a smart call too. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so, I mean, everybody, on social media, everybody wants to show, that perfect product. Everyone wants to show that I have this correct, but we're all human, and we all grow and we all learn. So honestly, I mean, it's a great thing that Daniel, you kept yours up. You guys, you've kept yours up, and I'm going to follow that same tradition and keep mine up as well too. So,
I still get comments on that video. I still say it. People, I'm like, why people going in the Wayback Machine? They're scrolling all the way to the very bottom of the feed to see that video. I don't know why, but all right. I mean, it's terrible. I think probably the first 30 to 35 videos, I just hate looking and watching them. I'm like, I don't like them at all.
It took me 2, maybe 3 months of doing 2 to 3 live shows a week before I actually watched a playback of one of ours because I just couldn't do it. Yeah. I couldn't watch myself until he told me, he's like, hey, you need to watch it so you can see what you're doing wrong. And obviously I was confused. I mean, me being wrong, it's new to me. I didn't know that was a thing. But finally I started going back. I started listening to the podcast while I'm at work, finding out what I'm saying, or hey, or stuff like that over and over again. So it's been a lot of learning, but it's been a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, if you guys want a drinking game that you might need the next day off, go watch one of the old reviews and Frankie saying, all right, guys. And you'll probably have to finish off a bottle depending on what you're drinking. It's nonstop. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, guys.
I know. There's a lot of dead air. I know what I want to say, but for some reason, sometimes I'm just sitting there staring. I'm like, the brain just stopped working. I'm like, well, what was I going to say? Huh?
So while we have a few people watching, I'm going to start with you, Trey. What are 3 cigars for you that are smoking well right now?
Oh, wow. Well, I may have to start off with, and I'm kind of biased. You know, I love everything by Dapper Cigar Company. Ian's a local guy out of Fresno. He makes, phenomenal blends. But I'm going to have to go with the La Madrina and the original. So, I mean, he just came out with the shade. But honestly, for me, the La Madrina original Maduro or natural, I think it is. It's natural. It's phenomenal. I love it. Next, I would have to go with Derritor Fuente Hemingway. I mean, that's a classic stick. I love it. And last but not least, it was one from Drunk Chicken Cigar, but I can't remember which one. I know it wasn't the Angry Hen. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I had it at TPE.
The names throw me off too. Don't worry, like because there's so many out there, and they're memorable, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to mess it up because it's very specific.
Right. I want you guys to name off a couple. Let's see.
You have the
Living the Good Life.
the OG. The Good Life.
Living the Good Life.
Yeah.
Or Living the Dream. No, Living the Dream.
Living the Dream. Yeah.
Yes.
I keep
right
getting
there.
that.
Very specific. Yeah.
Living the Dream. That one right there. That one's smoking really good for me as well too. So those are my 3.
I think I said that wrong when we were talking to Desiree too.
Oh,
hey, but at least you didn't call her company Drunken Chicken Cigars like I did on camera.
Oh yeah, no, I had drunk too. Yeah, she made me laugh. She was funny. She was like super excited to meet me finally, and she goes, "You're not what I expected." And I go, "Not what you expected good, or not what you expected bad?" And she goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
correct.
All right. Well,
All right. So, Dan, give us 3 cigars for you that are smoking well.
my 2021 cigar of the year, the Rojas Street Tacos. That one always just consistent, just always fire.
That also made our top 10 list of the year.
Yeah. For me, that was my cigar of the year. Every time I smoke that stick, and I've probably smoked 100 of them since they came out. It gets better and better every time. I pick up new flavors every time. It's just a fantastic stick. One of the new sticks that I picked up at TPE, and a brand I just got introduced to, is the Howard G, and it was the Black Moses Maduro.
Nice.
It's just that has now been after reviewing it, has been a big purchase buy for me. Love that stick. So that's a new one for me, but it's been smoking fantastic. And a third stick. Boy, I guess I got to go with just a classic Padron 2000 Natural. Can never go wrong with it. It's just, if you don't want a stick you don't have to think about, but you know it's going to be delicious. It's in the blind grab humidor. Just put my hand in, and if I pull it out, I know it's just going to be a good smoke.
Oh, 100%.
Awesome.
100%.
All right, Mike, how about you? What are 3 cigars smoking good?
Oh, I can go with this right here in my hand right now. The Undercrown 10 has been absolutely phenomenal. I've had probably a couple boxes now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should slow down, but probably not gonna either way. Let's see what else out there has been doing really well. Cavalier across the board has been really nice.
Damn, that was one of mine.
I don't even know which one I would pick, honestly.
Well, pick one because I got to pick one too.
Well, I'll go for how about I go for a different brand then, so you can take that over. The Wiseman Maduro from Foundation, absolutely love that cigar. Wonderful. Any iteration. The El Luense is really good too, but that Maduro is just, man, it's up my alley right there. Let's see what else. I would probably say the Casa Fuentes, because we got them in shop, have been pretty dang phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And we just had their Lancero when we were in Vegas at the Casa Fuente lounge. Gosh dang. I was blown away with that Lancero. I wish I could have got more to take, but they very much limit them.
Yeah.
For good reason. I mean, I'm sure they would just disappear if we were allowed to get as many as we wanted. They would have disappeared that day for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't had it yet out there, definitely worth trying it out while you're there. It's like $25 or something.
Yeah.
But in Vegas for a Fuente like that, it's worth every penny.
Absolutely.
So Miguel, you said they actually have it at the shop though?
We have a couple of them at the shop, yeah.
Not the Lancero, but we do have a couple in the shop.
The others, yeah. The other sizes. We have the Toro and Robusto at least for sure.
But not the Lancero. Okay.
No, unfortunately.
So for me, what's smoking good? I would say always, and I probably have, when I talk about higher end cigars, I probably have the most, or these to probably take up the most room in my humidor. Cigar Fire, Don Carlos, 2018s. It's just a fantastic cigar that just showcases what Fuente has to offer, in my opinion. I know some people more like Melanie like the Angel Share, some people like the Lost City, some people like the Opus X, whatever iteration of other cigar that they like from Fuente. For me, this is probably my favorite. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I smoke these every week because I love it. I think it's a fantastic cigar. Cavalier, definitely the white series in the Salomon has been absolutely fantastic. If you guys haven't tried it yet, I definitely recommend trying it.
So you're lucky I didn't mention one specific thing.
Yes.
You have been,
Yes. Provided did a fantastic job with them with the Odd Job, which is the black series, which I thought was really good. But that white label is just absolutely fantastic. If you guys can find it in a Lancero, it is phenomenal. So definitely give that a try as well. And then I'm actually going to steal a page out of Dan's book. And I'm going to go with our number one cigar of the year, which is the Sacred Arts collection from El Septimo, and specifically the Salvador Dali, which is the purple band.
Brian in the comments. Boom.
Yeah. All 7 are the same blends, just different sizes, from Lancero to the Salomon to the Toro, Robusto, Corona. 7 different sizes, same blend. Each one is modeled, labeled after a different artist.
Yeah.
And the Salvador Dali for me is just the one that stands shoulders above the others.
I agree with that for sure. I am. Real quick though, Roy in the comments here, Casa Fuente smoked one tonight. Always special smoke. Roy from the Opus X Society. So a little biased there, but you know what? For good reason, because it's phenomenal stuff. We got to get you on the show.
I was pretty sure he said he wanted to send me the red and blue Fuente humidor for the show. Something about that, and the cutter and lighter. I don't remember exactly the words he used.
I would settle for the coffee mug. Shoot, you're asking for the moon.
You're going all, you're going all out. But you might as well. I mean,
those things are absolutely beautiful.
I didn't know I was so. So was I supposed to mention a Fuente for a good stick? I guess if I got to mention a Fuente, I'll go with any of the Anejos. I love the Anejos from Fuente. Nice. So, if I have to grab a Fuente stick to put in my list, there you can throw any of the Anejos in there.
It is Fuente Friday, so yeah, throwing some Fuentes in there.
So throw in a Fuente Anejo. So
heck yeah! And actually, the first time we got to meet with Carlito was at an event in Escondido.
Yes.
So we saw him at IPCPR like the same year, but we couldn't really say hello. He's busy.
Always busy.
We were moving around. And he came up to us, which blew my mind. Like when some of these guys say they know us, I don't know if I believe them. I'm like, are you sure? Like, is this really like?
Maybe he's confusing me with somebody else.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Like, I got a pretty normal face. It might have just blended in with the crowd, and you think it's someone else. When you're short, and it kind of just goes across the board. Like, I know you helped me with my taxes that one time.
Yeah,
it's definitely not me. But either way, that was a great experience right there. He's a super nice guy, and cannot wait to see him again at PCA.
Yeah, and I was going to say.
I was going to say, I was also shocked how many people actually knew me out there. I was like, nah, you don't know what? You don't know me. No, get out of here. And how many of the manufacturers knew me? That blew my mind even further from the truth. I was like, nah.
I think Brian has some tops up there too.
Oh, yeah, put that up.
We have Southern Draw Connoisseur Club from December called The Morning Glory when it gets released. The Dunbarton EX78, is that 78?
EX78.
From the Great Smoke, exclusive from Saka. And the Hotcakes Maduro by HVC. The Hotcakes is a fantastic cigar. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite things to do at Cigars and More is when people come in We have a lot of guys that want to try new stuff, and they'll say, hey, pick me out some cigars. So the hotcakes was one of the ones I reached for yesterday. He's supposed to come back next week and let me know what he thinks, but I'm pretty damn sure he's going to be really satisfied with the hotcakes. I think it's a fantastic cigar. It's one that I really had to persuade them to bring in. As far as boutique companies go, it's hard to get them here in California, and it's hard to talk the owners of shops into getting them and taking a chance on them. But when you're able to do that, like we did with HEC, with Aganorsa, with Drunk Chicken, Rojas, Martinez, Cavalier, Castagli, all these little companies are making such fantastic cigars, and we're able to actually talk them into bringing them in, and then he sees how well they do. It's such a big relief and such a big nod to these companies that are, they may be smaller, but they're doing fantastic things, and people need to know about them.
Oh, absolutely. The quality is absolutely there.
So one thing I will say, and I've heard this from a couple of shop owners, and I'm not a shop owner, obviously, but when it comes down to the California sales tax, some of the boutique companies can't carry that sales tax, but some of them are willing to do that. So when you're speaking to some of the boutique companies, if you can talk them into it, I think that a lot more lounges will be receptive to the California sales tax, and that would actually help them out too to get more exposure.
Oh, absolutely.
Truly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a lot of companies that first year at IPCPR, which is now PCA, that when we told them we were from California, they wouldn't even deal with us because you have to have a distributor's license. So once I said, "Oh, you mean this?" and I showed it to them, like, "Oh, well, why don't we sit down?"
Yeah.
So being able to have that distributor's license for California has been a really, really big help, and it's opened quite a few doors to companies that otherwise wouldn't deal with California.
True.
Yeah.
It's a difficult state to deal with, top to bottom, not just cigars, not just lounges, but just living in California can be difficult sometimes.
Yes.
And then I get hit up by everybody from high tax states to go buy them sticks here in Wyoming, since there is zero tax on cigars.
That's got to be a great feeling right there. I wish I knew that, but I don't think California giving up their taxes anytime soon. I would love to get down to 30%. That would be awesome. We cut it in half. That would be amazing. But that's just not the way California works.
And I live in Wyoming and I work in Colorado, and I visit the one shop here in town, and I visit one of the shops down by where I work, and the difference of $6 to $8 on a per stick from the two states. And it's like, well, that's why I'll just buy my sticks up here, because even though you've got a bigger selection and more of what I'm looking for, I mean, $6 to $8 will buy me another stick.
Yeah, and I mean that goes for here too in California. I mean, you come into Cigars and More One, you buy, let's say, my Serie Via Melania that I love. You go to any other lounge in town, it's going to be $3 to $4 more. So being able to be that distributor and being able to buy in such high volume has really helped the shop keep the prices the lowest in this county, which is absolutely phenomenal.
It helps out a lot. It really does.
Yeah, which is great, and you're doing a good service to the people out there who really want to pick stuff up, and
Oh yeah, and that's why we try to bring as much as we can of variety, because it's easy to go online and get stuff. I get it. I mean, I'm not faulting anyone who does that, but don't forget about your local brick and mortars too. If you like the experience of being with other smokers, if you want a home away from home, that cheers where everyone knows your name.
Everyone knows your name.
If you want that events from time to time, or manufacturers, reps to come in and teach you about the brand. You can't really do that online. You can, but you're not going to get the same experience. All right. It's never the same as being face to face and having a good night out with your friends. I've seen couples come in and they'll have a date night, get a cigar, and then they'll go out to dinner or something. Good for them. It's all experience based, and that's what keeps small businesses alive. The experience and the customer service.
Yep.
And that's one thing that the cigar industry has in spades.
So real quick, we'll have some of you guys on. Don't forget, you guys, if you want in on the Super Bowl contest, what you need to do is go over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave your vote not your vote, but your guess of who's going to win in the score in the comment section. It has to be done before kickoff. Once kickoff starts, no more votes will be accepted. And I'm going to post whoever won at the bottom of that comment section probably Monday. That way we can actually see all the votes and see who won.
Fair.
Or not
fair.
the votes. I don't know why I said votes. Whatever. But since we have some people in here right now that put votes in, and I'll ask you guys as well.
Still saying votes?
God, votes. Whatever.
Yeah, you didn't even
Guesses,
take a breath
man.
between your.
Guesses.
Why am I saying votes? Now get your votes in. Make sure you do. Oh.
All right. So whoever wins with the correct guess on the score and team that is going to win, obviously we're going to give you guys some cigars. But I am staring at a brand new in bag Drew Estates H99. Is that H99 bag?
The H99.
The H99 bag. It's the red Weekender bag.
Want to grab it?
Yeah, go and grab it. Drew Estate sent us one of them, so we still have it. If you guys want this included,
you can take it out of the thing. I don't think anyone's.
No, I'm going to leave it in.
Okay, never.
So if you guys want this included in the contest prize, let me know in the comments. Some people don't really like the bag. They think it's like too pinkish. I think it looks cool. But if you guys want this included in the prize pack for whoever wins with the correct guess, we will include that in as well. So if 5 or more people in the comments say yes, we'll go ahead and do it. If not, we'll just do more cigars. Either way, we want to give you guys prizes that you guys want. So if we have extra stuff lying around, which, I mean, there's lots of stuff lying around here that we can give you guys, we'll do it.
Yeah.
No, Peter, you cannot win. That's
Included.
got to be a stipulation. Like, Genesis can win once a month.
Nah.
And that is it.
Nah. If he wins it, I want to see pictures of him traveling with that thing, and I know he'll do it. So that's good. Robert included. Robert including it again right there. Mark over on Facebook saying "Go Niners." I was pushing for them to win. I didn't want to see the Rams, honestly, just because they beat the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
So I was bitter. I'm still a little bitter, but it's fine.
So we've got 3 so far to include it. If we get a couple more, we'll go ahead and put it in there, you guys. If not, again, I'm just going to do a whole bunch of cigars. So however you guys want to do, whatever you guys want to win, let me know in the comments so we can get you guys the prizes that you guys really want.
Absolutely.
As far as prizes go, but Anthony can win.
That's
There's always a backup Giannis somewhere, man. Always. As far as contests and prizes and stuff go, we'll start with you, Trey. Do you have anything coming up as far as contests or something where somebody can win something?
Yes, actually, we do. So, Student of the Leaf, in conjunction with Cigar and More 2 on Allen Road, we're doing a
Wow.
Hey, it's all a part of the culture. It's everybody trying to get everybody out there. So, in Bakersfield, we're doing a giveaway. It's a Valentine's Day giveaway, and we have a nice little red humidor that we're giving away, a pack of cigars, a T-shirt, cutter. There's something else in there too. Oh, a Romeo y Julieta hat as well too. So all you have to do is just go to the Instagram page, follow, of course, my page, Cigar and More 2, tag 5 friends, and I'll go ahead and just throw you in there because we're doing the giveaway tomorrow. So we're going to be doing it on Instagram Live tomorrow. Just go ahead, and everybody who's watching right now, I'll make sure that you definitely get in there tonight. So
Very nice.
Dan, how about you?
Well, I just had my 4K giveaway last week.
Yeah.
It was massive, completely overwhelming. So thank you to everybody who got in on it and now pushing me almost to the 5K in a week. So be on the lookout. We'll probably be in the next month, probably close to doing a 5K giveaway. And if you've followed me for a while, you know I go all out on giveaways. I have a ton of stuff to give away. I put stuff together. I buy special stuff. I want to make sure you guys are getting good things on giveaways. Almost at the 600 on YouTube, although I'm not going to do a big giveaway for YouTube. So if you watch my videos, when I hit 600, I'll probably have something in there. I'll just give away to somebody who picked up something, noticed something weird or funny in a video. But there'll be a big YouTube giveaway at 750 when we get there. So if you get me to 750, we'll do a big giveaway. And 5K be a good big giveaway. I think there's going to be a box of cigars to give away in the 5K giveaway.
Nice.
Fantastic. All right, guys. If you guys have any closing words, we're about at time. Dan, we'll go back to you. You have anything to say before we head out?
I appreciate you having me on. It's a true honor for me to be here with you guys. So thank you so much. I hope I can hang out with you guys again sometime soon. Just hey, go follow me on YouTube, 505 Cigar Review Show. Follow me on Instagram, 505 Cigar Review. Thursday night hangout on IG Live with my boy Wrench, Hearts and Cigar. It's a hangout show. No pressure. Don't talk anything. Anything goes. We just have a lot of fun, and that's all I got.
Fantastic. Trey, how about you?
First of all, I want to piggyback on Daniel. Anything definitely goes on his show. I'm talking about people falling through seats.
Nice.
Anything goes. So definitely, I want to also say thank you very much for having me on. It was a pleasure meeting you guys at TPE. It was a phenomenal experience. Hope to see you guys tomorrow because, like I said, after I do the live giveaway on Instagram, I'm going to come over to Cigar and More.
And if people want to watch that live, what time is it at?
So I'm actually going to do the live streaming, the giveaway at 12 noon. So we'll be at 12 noon. Yeah, and you actually don't need to be live to actually win or anything like that.
Okay.
Like I said, just make sure that you enter and everything. And I'm going to pick somebody random off the street to go ahead and do the actual picking of
Nice.
the winner. Yeah, we're hitting the ground. So, but closing words, if you want to, I see that I actually got a couple of more subscriptions on YouTube. Please subscribe to Student of the Leaf on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. We also have a Facebook page as well too. And thank you very much, Brian, for welcoming me to Cigar and More. I'll definitely be there tomorrow. But yeah, thank you to everyone. Thank you very much, guys, for having me on. That's all.
Can't wait to have you both on again soon, guys. We got to do this again.
Yep. Maybe we could do a Zoom so more people can come in. And, join.
We'll bring Kevin over, the commish. We'll bring as many as we can get on all at once.
But only one Giannis.
Only one Giannis at a time. What do you call it? Wow, this guy over here. Well, with that being said, we better close out before I start saying more terrible things about the Giannis's. Can't let him do that too much. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back Monday and hope to have you guys on again very soon, like I said.
Yep. Don't forget, guys, if you want in on the Super Bowl contest, you have to get your guess in with the team that's going to win and the score. Has to be in before kickoff, you guys, so make sure you get those in. On the YouTube channel, has to be on the YouTube channel.
Wait a minute. Can we enter, me and Daniel?
One. Yeah, hit it up.
Yes. I want that pink bag.
It is very nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I prefer the black one, which is the one I use all the time.
The 10.
The 10.
Yeah. Or the Liga 10.
I use the Liga 10 bag for traveling because I think it looks sleek. And I use the what's the brown one?
That is the T52.
The T50. I use that one as my gym bag, so I look all cool going to the gym.
Yes. It isn't helping.
It is not helping. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to our guests for joining us. We will catch you guys Monday afternoon for our next show. Y'all take care. Have a safe weekend. Have a good Super Bowl. Go Bengals.
Go Bengals.
God, that sounds weird, man.
Have a good one, everybody. Go Burrow. All right. Go Cigar Smoke.
There we go.
All right. Bye, guys.